Oh, talk about how there's like a ton of, well, it talks with Japan. So you guys know how Japan is supposed to have the most old people? Like they're great at living longer. Everyone says the Japanese live longer, they're much healthier. There is some truth to that, but it's also coming out that because you get a check from the government and they don't really check the ages, a lot of that is fake. Like as they try to track these people down, a lot of them are long dead and the checks are just going to their kids. People aren't really living to be 111. And in fact, this holds up worldwide. Most times when they test for people over 100, they find it's often faked. Humans just don't live that long. They just don't. Like, unless you can hardcore prove it with a verified birth certificate, generally it's not real. It's a great article called The Blue Zone Distraction, if you want to look to it. But it's, they looked at Italy, Sardinia, Loma Linda, the United States, Okinawa, Japan, Costa Rica, all these like supposedly incredibly long living places. And like a lot of it was, most of it was due to other incentives. And the one that kicked it off was this supposedly 111-year-old man who was found to have been dead since he was 81. And it kicked off a larger investigation from Japanese authorities into the oldest old, and a lot of them are not real. Nobody's living to be 150, bro. And that makes me even more special. There's things I need to talk about because my Reddit has turned into a psyop, dude. Except for this guy. This guy's on Reddit said it's my first day of economics classes. He just gave us this starge right into the camera. It got a bit of a young me vibe. You know, the beard and the hat. I've like shown up to a class at ASU like this. Easy. Same hat. I started wearing an internet hat in college. So anyway, congratulations. Good luck on your first day of classes. One thing I notice, yuck, notes. Okay. It's 2024. Bring a laptop to class. Ignore the teacher. Sit there and play video games, TFT or something, while you ignore the class. Or don't even show up at all. Average post-COVID class size. Wait, is that real? That's obviously not real, but people just stopped showing up. Everyone here is sick. Everyone here is coincidentally sick at the same time. COVID isn't real. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying COVID's not real. Thanks for calling me out on that. He was so much more cerebral before his nitrous addiction. The thing is, I just do whatever Kanye West does, you know? So if he says nitrous is good, then that's what I'm gonna do. Not everything. Actually, I take that back. Okay, this is what I'm sort of talking about. Okay, this is why I wanted to bring this up. Sorry, this is important, okay? My Reddit is clearly some sort of Russian bot psyop at this point. We had two separate identical posts about Rocket Money. They were like just thesaurus changed the words from different people. That was weird already. That was already weird. But then I got this post from 10 hours ago that has 56 comments. Why is Atrioc worried about this unrealized capital gains tax? I saw this post and I was like, wait, what? And then I'm reading it and I was like, I don't remember talking about this at all. I don't think I mentioned this, not even one word. I don't think I've talked about this at all, not once. And then people in the comments start asking like, hey, is there a video? Like, where did he say this? And there's arguments going on and they don't ever, someone please cite the video. There's no video. I never talked about this, but they're having these 90 paragraph debates, people taking my fictional side, people fighting against it, people, I didn't say anything. It's wild. It's like paragraph writers. So is this bait or what? I have no, people are debating slippery slope. This goes on and on, by the way. Just look at this. This is one of our most active posts ever, and it's about something I didn't even say or discuss in any way. And not one person, like you assume if they're on the Atrioc subreddit, 21 online, that they have watched the content. But nobody's like, maybe that one guy maybe. One guy was like, hey, I don't think he talked about this at all. Guy asking for proof got downvoted. Yeah, exactly. The one guy was like, hey, can you just link the video so we can all be on the same page on what he said? Gets downvoted. What was the point? What I'm saying is, who did this for what purpose? I don't understand. So there was that post, which I thought was whatever. Oh, there was this that I think is funny. This is just funny. Someone put this on the subreddit. It was funny. It was a woman on LinkedIn who said, hey, check this out in Croatia. You know you're seriously into marketing when you're on vacation, ditch everyone at the beach, and drive an hour to a co-working space to work. Just because you're so passionate about what you do. I hope I'm not the only one. This is the worst of like LinkedIn performative corporate soul sucking This is what LinkedIn is made for. Yeah, this is the worst. This is horrendous. I hope I'm not the only one. Guess everyone that doesn't work as hard as me doesn't love brand and marketing communications. Do you think that buying a condo? Oh, okay. This is a good question. Wait. People, you're going to deal with this. I don't have a great answer for you. And if you're not old enough to be buying a place yet, or like renting a place yet, or whatever, this is a question that'll come up. It's like, what percentage of my monthly income should go to rent? Or should go to my mortgage or whatever? And it's a tough question because all the advice is from boomers from a time when it was so much easier to have like 15, 20%. And nowadays it's like impossible to not have it be like 35, 45, 50. It's just impossible. Like everything is so fucking expensive. I pay 70%. Yeah, because people do. People, I think, spend like half or 50% as like as a regular baseline, if not more, of their income on rent or housing because it's gotten so fucking expensive. So if you tell someone you have to wait till it's 30%, they just can't find a place. They can't find a place. It just won't work. So I won't tell you that, but I will tell you that like renting is way different than buying. Like having renting be a high percentage of your income is not great, but you could always move. But when you buy and it's such a big percent, then you better know that job is locked in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you were to lose the job, then you are stuck with such a big bill that you can't pay. Buying is just a bigger risk, bro. I'm telling you. And I hope if you're buying a condo, it's not in Florida or Texas. I'll talk about that tomorrow too. Please be careful about buying a condo in any of these bubbly areas like Florida or Texas. It's not good. What do you mean by bubbly? I mean like in 2021 and half of 2022, many people moved to these areas and started buying, rapidly increasing the price of housing in these areas. And now we're starting to see a reversal of those trends, leaving people holding the bag. My rent is a flat amount, not a percent of my wages. I'm not gonna make fun of you, but you understand that you could figure it out, right? What you have wages and what. Okay, so hopefully it's a joke. My rent is free because my mommy loves me. Based. You're honestly cosmically lucky. You know, so few in this world get to have a mommy that just loves them. It's nice. It's a great thing to have. And now you get to live at home with them and you like it. Hey, Truck, my grandparents recently sold their NYC apartment due to financial difficulties. They can't afford it anymore. They're both 65 and got a cash-only offer. Is there any way they could avoid paying tax on the sale? Let me see if I got the facts right. Your grandparents bought a house for a low price. They sold it for a higher price, therefore making a capital gains profit. They made some kind of profit, and they would like to not pay taxes on that profit. Is that what because that's kind of like pretty open and shut tax fraud. If they bought it at a higher price and sold it for a loss, there's no taxes. Don't pay taxes on that. You don't have any. But if they're like the average grandparents and they bought it in the 70s for a handshake and a smile and a fresh Coca-Cola, and they're selling it for 1.5 million now or something, then yeah, there's going to be taxes. That's just how there's going to be taxes. You only pay on the gains. Oh, but you're saying it's cash only? So no, just don't try to tax fraud on a house. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Can't the capital gain just be the memories they made in that home? Yeah, you get taxed on that too. If you make a lot of great memories, then the government is owed some. You have to go spend some time with Joe Biden and make him smile. Okay? It's only fair. You can't hoard all the good stuff to yourself. Push your local councilman on a tire swing. Yeah, go get ice cream with old Joe. Bro's old. Bro is not have many years left. Based on the Japanese people, he's not going to live much longer at all. Give him some time. Buy an ice cream with him. Ask him for his stories. He's going to have crazy tales about like, oh, I was president of the United States. Yeah, sure, okay, Grandpa. Sure, Grandpa. I think we would remember if you were president, Joe Biden.